Hello! Sorry I've been gone for a little while. I started working at a haunted house in October and everything kind of got away from me a little bit. But I'm here right now. Since my last video was about fast fashion, I kind of wanted to use today to show off some of the fun things I've upcycled from the last 5 or 6 years maybe, because it's a little bit more sustainable and that's honestly where the majority of my clothes are from. And you can take ideas if you would like. Not that they're anything all that special, but I'm always down for more and more inspiration, and I'm sure you are too. Let's share. We're all friends here, come on. The first thing I'm going to show is probably my favorite thing of all time, and it's like my pride and joy. Is it one of my first pieces? Maybe not, but it's this vest. If you watched my transformed episode, it's like kind of in a shot at some point in the video, and a lot of people commented on it. I love it so much. I made most of the patches on it myself. Not this though, obviously. This is like a really beautiful embroidered hearse patch, and it's actually from the same company that makes my t-shirt, which they're called SLED, and they're really awesome people, so you should check them out. The main appeal of this whole jacket is the back here. So I've got this really awesome Bat Boy patch on the back of it. It used to be a t-shirt, but I said my goodbyes to the t-shirt. It was very hard to come to terms with it not being a t-shirt anymore. But I figured it would serve a better life on the back of this jacket. I mean, vest. Because I actually wear this all the time, and it's just like one of those comfort pieces. Most alternative people have like a battle vest, and this is mine. It's got all of my favorite things on it. We've got some bats, we've got a whole bunch of bands, we've got the Eye of Horus and the cockroach, we've got some fishnet up here, Alice Glass. I made this button, and these are some studs. This is like embroidered on. There's some little pendants on the pocket, got a little Hands Off Gretel patch. I've had this Jack Skellington patch since I was how old was I, maybe 12 or 13. It's not mine, I actually stole it from my sister, so thank you, Allison. More bats, we've got Lebanon, Hanover, we've got Jesus's eye. This is I love doing these kind of things because it was a Dare shirt that said resist drugs and violence, and I moved the letters around a little bit so it says tits, drugs, and violence. Obviously, far better. I also did the exact same thing with this porn patch. It was from an old brand name t-shirt that I don't support the brand of anymore, so let's modify it a little bit. I made the Solar Fake patch, the Zymox patch. This is from a county fair. They're not really called county fairs here, but that's the only thing I can think of to call it. Like a fun fair? I don't know what else to call it. I made the Bikini Kill patch. I made the 9 Inch Nails patch, the Cure patch, the JOJ patch. It's unholy. I don't know, overall this is just my all-time favorite vest. Oh, I also made the Depeche Mode patch. Forgot to mention, I made the She Passed Away patch. It's one of the first patches I ever made by myself, so it's a proud moment because it actually looks pretty good. I have a couple vests, but this is this one is so special to me. Probably because it was my first one, but it will always be special to me, and I hope I never get it stolen from me because people like to steal clothes. So during the pandemic, I was so bored. So I made a second vest, but I've since rearranged almost every single patch on it. So it's still a work in progress. It's not completely filled up, as you might be able to tell. I haven't finished putting this EBM patch on yet. I clearly made it myself. It's not very beautiful, but that's okay. I took the Jesus off of an old t-shirt I had. Once again, a brand I don't support, so it's easy to cut up, that kind of thing. This is the front. It looks a little better than the back. I did the same patchwork with lettering to say DIY or die there. It's one of my favorite patches on the whole vest. The little 9 Inch Nails patch. Didn't make that one, it's embroidered. I made the Batcave patch. That one was really fun to make, honestly. I think I got this in Germany. I've got these bats on everything I own. Little Susie patch that I made. And one of my friends made that Susie and the Banshees patch. Oh, I've also got a voodoo church patch on the collar here. It's pretty much exactly the same as the other one, just like less fancy, and it has less stuff done to it. Well, it was almost finished before, but like I said, I didn't like how it looked exactly, so I rearranged almost everything. One day it'll be finished, but not today. So I only have 3 or 4 vests. The other one I didn't make. Someone made it for me, so I'm not going to show it off today. This is my red themed vest because I have all of these other ones and everything on them are white. And I have all these red patches, and I'm like, how am I possibly gonna like put them on anything when all of my patches on everything else are white? So I made a vest of all red patches. I made all of these patches, these bottom 4 here, like the Molchat Dema one, the She Passed Away one, and the Alien Sex Fiend one. I also made this Jenny Jones one. I like embroidered it with red thread when I was bored one day. And these are all like the design from a pair of socks that I cut up, which I think is so cute. It really adds like a little something. And the front of it, I thrifted this vest, obviously. It's from Urban Planet. It came with these cute little studs on it though, so why not just keep them? They're so cute. I got this vest for like $4. The other 2 were like $6.50 each, maybe, if not less. So like, I get some crazy deals sometimes. The sleeves are all like, they have like embroidery thread all around them just to like show off that it's a vest. Because I wear these a lot and people don't realize that they're not jackets. So these are like purchased patches up front here. We've got Evil Dead and Susie and the Banshees. Oh, Depeche Mode. I've obviously got a little bit more work to do on this one too, but it's coming along. It's like, it's cropped, so it's like for a whole, it's for a different style than the other one. The other 2 that I just showed, they're a lot longer. They're for like a nice casual day wearing over top of a sweater. This is like a going out vest. But now I'm going to show my blazers and jackets. I have quite a few blazers because blazers tend to be inexpensive at the thrift store. I find so many really cheap vintage blazers and you can make them look so cool. We'll start off like the other one with my favorite. I wear this one all the time because it fits me so well, and also it just like, it's themed, it looks cute. I call this my Beetlejuice cardigan. My Beetlejuice blazer because, well, obviously it's got a little ghost on the front. We've got some various things on the lapel. We've got strange and unusual at the bottom there. Sulfur symbol, the bat cave, a lip service patch on the shoulder, and on the back is my giant Beetlejuice patch. Oh, it's so cool. I got this at Hot Topic like maybe 10 years ago, maybe more than 10 years ago, the Beetlejuice t-shirt, but the neck got all stretched out, so I cut the design off of it, put it on the back of this like pinstripe velvet blazer, and that's where it all started. And then underneath I also put sin, because I need people to know I'm a sinner. Oh, I also got this Addicts pin in Germany, which like, if I ever wear something that has like anything I got from in Germany, I'm like, oh, good times, oh. So this blazer I actually found, and it's like, it has pink pinstripes. The inside is pink, but like you can't see it, obviously, when you're wearing it. I bought it, and then I found out after that it's like, it's like worth a bit of money at least, I don't know. The tag on the inside said it was like $80, I think. Yeah, $79.99 originally, so I don't know. I paid like $5 for it, so I have this like horror patch on the front. I have a Trans Lives Matter patch. Is that what it say? Oh, it says it doesn't say that. It says protect trans youth. I don't even know what my own blazer says. And I have this like Creature from the Black Lagoon pin, some spider webs that I made. The horror patch is from an old t-shirt that I just like cut around. This I found on the ground. It said, I'm a teacher and I'm proud of it. And like, obviously I'm not a teacher, so I wrote, I'm a bitch and I'm proud of it. I made that DIY or die patch there. Just various buttons and patches over here. We've got vibrators and willies. Basically everything that I could fit on here, it has like a pink theme or purple. Pink or purple, I tried to keep it. We just got a little bit of everything. And I've got a pink turns blue patch there that I made. Because I went to see them and they didn't have any merch, which was very sad because I wanted to commemorate my glorious evening. So I made myself and my friend a patch because we had such a fabulous time. Also, this is like beautiful velvet. It's like so nice and soft and warm. The back, I can't remember what the shirt originally said. It might have said the gays are coming or something, but I changed it to say creep show. And then I cut up an old Birthday Massacre sweater that is over there, the rest of the pattern. But that's the design on it, is like chibi in this old creepy house. That's like the background for my creep show jacket. And then I made this little Depeche Mode patch that you will see on almost everything I own. Because I love Depeche Mode. Yet another blazer here. And a velvet blazer at that. This one's also really fun because it's loud, as you might be able to tell, because I got these like belly dancing coins. Somebody gave me a whole bunch of them and I decided to put them on, obviously, safety pins. So it looks nice and trashy. And I painted the, what is this, the hem? I painted the outside of half of it, and the other half is just like black. I don't know, my favorite movie of all time is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and I love that room at the end when everything is cut in half. So like, I don't know, it was giving me like half and half at the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory vibes. I've got this pendant from an old necklace that I like stitched on, a little button. We got pockets and some spider webs. I painted that directly on this as well because it's like, it's velvet, but it's not like the super nice velvet, so it's fine, it's fine. I also put this patch that says "Who is Vampirin?" Done the same way, just out of like a whole bunch of lettering from another shirt. I'm pretty sure this said "middle fingers up if you don't give a fuck," which is like, I'm pretty sure, is that Bring Me the Horizon? I don't know, it was one of my sister's t-shirts. Thank you, Allison, for everything. And I also painted the bones on the arm. And it's like a very not what an arm bone looks like view of an arm bone, but the back is the other part of the Birthday Massacre t-shirt that I put on my creep show vest. Not vest. Blazer. I have more work to do on this one as well. It looks a little empty, doesn't it? But I've got like this little accoutrement. I have worn this out, even though it's not finished as well, because I'm like that. I know I don't seem like the type who would wear camo, but something in my eye. I found a camo button-up, well, it's a camo jacket that has snap buttons, and I don't know how you guys feel about snap buttons, but I'm passionate about snap buttons. I got this for like $5, maybe $4. It was so cheap, and I was like, ah, mine. I might only wear it once a year, but like, worth it. I have this like old Boys Don't Cry t-shirt that I cut out and put on the back, and then on the front we've just got a little row of band patches that I made all by myself. So cute. We got Nosferatu, Malshot Demon, Nine Inch Nails, The Cure, got Lebanon Hanover, Zymox, the Spice Girls, and of course our resident She Passed Away patch because I love them. This is actually like honestly so comfy. Every now and then you want to put a little of color in your wardrobe, and I don't know, camo just like kind of does it. Maybe I'm a country boy at heart. I'm a country boy. This blazer also isn't finished yet. I'm still working on it because I haven't quite found the perfect things for it. It is red velvet. I love velvet, especially a good velvet blazer, as you might be able to tell, because all of my blazers are velvet. But this is like the most beautiful color. I saw it when I was working, I'm pretty sure, when I worked at a thrift store, and I was like, I need that to be mine. Well, it's a little tiny bit small on me, But like, that's never stopped me before. I can squeeze in. Right now I just have these little patches on the front and like a little pop tab. We've got my friend's t-shirt company's ram skull on the shoulder, and it fits so well. So well. Pure hate apparel. In the back is scary stories to tell in the dark. Because who doesn't love scary stories to tell in the dark? Especially if you're a millennial like me. Red is my favorite color, if you can tell. More on the red theme. This is like, you might not be able to tell, but I'll like try it on. It's like this super awesome 80s looking like long jacket, like dress jacket. And I put an old t-shirt of the Lost Boys that I got at Hot Topic when I was in high school. The very end of high school though. If you follow me on Instagram, which, by the way, follow me on Instagram, you will probably see a lot of this jacket. It's like a black denim. Is this black denim? Because it's like denim isn't like black. Or is it gray denim? It's like a distressed gray denim long jacket. It just fits so well and it's so cozy and comfortable. On the back I have a Spike Hellis t-shirt that I literally bought to put on this jacket. I love Spike Hellis. If you've never heard of them, listen to them. They're like EBM, like synth poppy. So good. I love them. They're so good live too. There's like a little thing from the t-shirt on the front that says, "Teardrops on my boots, teardrops in a smooch." I haven't really done a whole lot to this because, like, I don't know, it's kind of like my casual jacket, so it doesn't have to be covered in patches top to bottom. It's just very comfy. There's also a lot more I could do with this blazer, obviously. I just lost the E key on my computer, so I got no E! Whatever, I'll find it later. As I was saying, I have another velvet blazer here. This one's cropped though. I can do more to this one as well probably, and I probably will as time goes on. But for now, it just has this shining patch that I thrifted actually. I found this score, man. It was like $4. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And there's not really any patches on the front, but we do have another pop tab, a lava lamp pin, we got Pennywise over there, Elvira, and some people just chilling on the moon, man. The E has been found. Whenever I wear this like fake leather jacket that I have here, somebody compliments it because it's so awesome. Because the back patch on it is Ned Flanders, but like the devil Ned Flanders. I got this at a store here. Well, I didn't get this. My friend got this on a t-shirt at a store here called the Black Market. Their shirts used to be super cheap. They're not anymore, but she gave this to me. Thank you so much, Emily, if you're watching. I love you so much. And on the front is like, we got a little bit of everything. We got bats, we got Pennywise, we got Chucky, we got the Imploders, we got some cobweb, we got all these little pins and stuff that I've collected from various places. Drink it in, amazing. I tried to keep this like a black and red theme as well, as you might be able to tell, because that's just what goes with most of my clothes. This is the bag I carry everywhere with me. I literally always have this. If you see me, you'll probably see this bag. I'm absolutely obsessed with this bag. This is the second one I've had because my other one broke, and then I just happened to stumble across the exact same bag. It was double the price. It was $12 instead of $6, but $12 for a bag, and the bag that I love so truly and so dearly, was so beyond worth it. I think it's originally from H&M. There's just so much space on the front of it. It's such a good size. There's like an inside pocket. It cinches up. I got this in Germany as well. We got another dead SLED pin. We've got one that my friend Jen gave me that says homo. The Lebanon Hanover one. Creature from the Black Lagoon. It's like palmistry and it says you're fucked. We got Spike Hellis there. An old vintage Grimace button. Amazing. I got this at a video store here. We've got the Devil, the Lost Boys, Frankenstein, Bela Lugosi. This says, "Can I pet your dog?" We've got Merciful Release, and what is this? I think this is from one of my friend's events, maybe. Oh, no, this is from Rotate This. This is from a record store here in Toronto. And if you think I got rid of the original bag, you're absolutely silly. This is my OG baby. I still think this one looks way better. It has Vamp on it for me, Vampirin. A skull that I painted, some dudes that I painted, a button that I made, and these zippers. I actually don't even remember where I harvested these from. Somewhere, I don't know. But this is the one that I wore to Mara Luna. It says worm on it. There's some D-rings on it. One fell off at Mara Luna, so there's only 2 up there. And then it's got this little solar fake patch that I made on it, because they're one of my favorite bands. I have these like little binder clips on the zippers so that it's easier to open and close. This one is like super nice for bringing to the bar because it's not very big, and I can also fit a drink inside, and if I really put my mind to it, I can fit a t-shirt in this thing. It does have like 2 different pockets as well, which is very useful for storing things like your drugs. This backpack is a little bit wrinkly just from being away, but I made this because I really like those Loungefly bags, the McDonald's collaboration ones, but I couldn't afford one. So I went to the thrift store and found this like white cinch bag and dyed it yellow with dollar store dye, and then I like did all the rest of the stuff myself. Although I did buy these little like McDonald's charms from AliExpress. Other than that, I made the patch, painted this with fabric paint, put some little stripes on it. Oh, so cute. I've only worn it a couple times, but what a statement piece. Somebody always says something about it. This has honestly been like a super fun project. It's not something that I've worn yet, because as you might be able to tell from just this, it's very bright, but I probably will wear it now that it's getting colder, because it's so weird. I found this like button-up, what even is this? I don't know, a button-up over jacket thingy, and I decided to put all of my old beautiful socks that I like the patterns of all over it as patchwork, because it's already so bright and all of my socks are so bright. I think it looks so cool though. There's like, other than like socks, obviously there's like some random scrap fabric and stuff. Also on the back is this big patch that I got for like $1 that was like getting thrown out at the store I used to work at. More socks. I just love my socks so much, and it's always such a shame to get rid of them after they get a hole in them. Much like most other things, this is like a work in progress. It's like this like black and gray leopard print, like fleece, like teddy bear jacket, which is so warm and so comfy and so big, and I love it so much. It's originally from Torrid, so... Oh, it's a 4X, so that's why it would be so big, I suppose. It's so nice to just hang out in. Especially now it's getting really cold, and I live in Canada, so like, you know it's really cold. But I had an old Birthday Massacre sweater that didn't fit me anymore, because it was like way too small and would murder me whenever I wore it. So I cut the design off of it and put it on the back of this, so that this isn't just like a plain old and is a little snazzy. I was working on doing this like blanket stitch around the bottom, but I haven't finished it yet, so that's why it's a work in progress. But it is really cute. Like all of the hems are like this fake leather material, but it's really nice. It's not like crumbly or anything. You guys might know that Korn and Adidas put out a collaboration together, and because I was really sick, I slept through the entire release and was unable to purchase any of my Korn x Adidas merchandise. But that's okay, because it was like insanely expensive, and I managed to find this Adidas sweater for $10 at the thrift store, and I put my own Korn patch on it. $10. I could have spent $200 on Korn merchandise. I saved $90. That's what that means. 90. 190. I have like so many sweaters that I've upcycled by basically just like taking a plain black sweater from the thrift store that you can get for like $5 to $8, and then like putting a t-shirt on it to make it cute, different, and like not having to spend $60 on a sweater. Combine it together. This one is the very first patch sweater I ever made. This predates my battle vest, only by a little bit though. You can tell I was just learning how to make my own patches, so they're super faded and like not very beautiful, but it's a piece of my history. So I wear it all the time. You see like a lot of the same designs over and over again in a lot of my clothes because I just reuse the same stencil over. This is from like an old brand that I don't support anymore that says, "I hate the sun." I'm pretty sure I upcycled this on my channel, but we got the old classic 9 Inch Nails hoodie with the self-made patch on the front. I think I made this for my channel for my how to make patches video. I have the Pretty Hate Machine t-shirt that like, it came without any sleeves on it and it like felt really uncomfortable the way it sat, so I just like cut the design off, put it on the back of this Old Navy sweater, and I absolutely love this. I also like put some tassels of fabric on the bottom to give it more of a like industrial look. It's one of my favorite sweaters though, I wear this all the time. It's so comfy. So this sweater I got for $7 at Forever 21, but they have this like weird brand that says like offline on it. I don't know why. This looks like plugs, like AV cables. I don't know why I like that, but I did. And I just put an old skeleton hand thingy from an old band t-shirt of a band that I don't like anymore. So I haven't upcycled too many dresses. I have like a corduroy like suspender dress that's like kind of like a pinafore. It just has like 2 patches on it. It's not really worth showing, but I have been working on this dress. I'm not finished it yet, but it's this very long dress that I've put like a million eyeball patches on it. It's just got like, they're all over the place. They're rampant. I've got like the bottom half to do still, but I decided to wear it before it was done because I got overexcited. It's one of those projects that's going to take me a really long time, so I'll just keep picking at it, because if I try to sit down and like focus on the whole thing, I will end up cleaning everything else except for that. I only have a couple more items left. They're all bottom. First we've got this beautiful like acid wash red skirt from H&M. A lot of these are from Zara and H&M. I got it for $4. I remember distinctly because it was such a bargain. So I put a couple patches on it because just plain red is just like kind of boring. I do like the distressed bit at the bottom though. I want to do more to this because I've worn it out and it wasn't quite there. So like these like denim skirts tend to look pretty decent on me just because like I have hip dips and like the fabric will just cover them. Not that it's like a big deal or anything. I feel like these are just flattering. This was the first one I did. It's not completely filled up with patches obviously, but I kind of like it more like this. It says rat on the side, and because it was a little bit too loose for me, I literally just like took it up the back. I left the little hem there, so if I end up needing to let it go, I can just cut the whole string. I had an old pair of tights that kind of fell apart, so now they're living their life as like the distressed dangly bits on this skirt. This is my newest denim skirt. I only have put 1 patch on it so far. Look at it. It was so cheap too. I'm pretty sure this was like $4 as well. And I obviously painted the solar fake patch on the bum. But like, should I put a really big picture or like paint something really weird on it or just put more patches on it? I don't know. These are my all-time favorite pair of pants. I love them so much. I've had them for like years and years, probably like 15 years now. They started falling apart at some point and that's when I started patching them. They just have like patches from all eras of my life, honestly, on them. We've got like just words all over, pretty much. That one says clown. This used to say serial killer, but like, I don't know, I felt kind of weird about just like having that on my pants, especially because it says homicidal maniac right there. So I put a cross over top of it. This is like one of the first patches I put on, this like 666 patch, which is why it looks so crap, but I love it. I also have this Killers Never Die patch. I like cut a pocket off of a vest to put it on the leg. We've also got a strap from a bag that I upcycled to turn into a bondage strap. Another pocket from the other side of the vest. This was from a sock. That's just like a random patch. This was from one of my old favorite bags. that fell apart, so I decided to use the flap on the bag as a bum flap. So I just got like half a bum flap. I don't know, I think it looks so cute though. It honestly looks better like this than it did as a bag. They're like my favorite pants of all time. If I'm going out and not wearing a dress or a skirt, I'm probably wearing those pants. These pants, I kind of want to do this like pattern to the other leg because it's only obviously on one leg, but I think it looks so cool when they're on to just like have these little squares all the way down. I don't know, it was inspired by, if we're being honest, if you've ever seen the Coma White music video by Marilyn Manson, Twiggy has these like really weird, like I think they're bondage pants on, where they're like, it just looks like something wrapped around the legs. I don't know. I love them so much though, and I can never like find anything quite like them, so this is just my like second-rate version. Don't want to deal with all the like Manson talk, so let's just not. These are my newest pair of patch pants that I'm working on because those other ones I'm scared are gonna fall apart again because they've fallen apart a couple times. Just in case I need a backup, so these ones are just like, I just started them, so there's not a whole lot on them right now. But we've got this Freak Show patch. This used to be a Williams Drill patch, and I made it into a Blue Anxiety patch, so don't tell anybody. We got a tooth, we got little Boosh character, got my toxic ass, got my super old KMFDM patch on the knee, and a little spiral on the knee as well. I've got lots more work to do on these, but I would like to collect more patches and think of more like ideas for them. I don't want to just like keep making the same patches on all of my things, because then when I wear them together it looks weird. And the last item I'm gonna show off is my beautiful hat. I made this hat myself. I literally just looked up on YouTube, hat with ears, how to crochet, and I just followed a tutorial. It's like the easiest hat you can possibly make. I knew the idea of it was just like to make a tube and connect it at the top, and that's literally all you do. They're amazing. I see people like selling them at stores for like crazy prices, but you can just make your own, and it doesn't even take that long. It matches all of my things. I look like I've got little devil horns. While I was away, I also got my sleeve finished, my tattoo sleeve. Oh. It looks so good. I'm so happy. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It looks exactly how I wanted it to. I'm so excited about it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Do all that stuff. There's a whole bunch of info in the box down below. Don't give a fuck. You don't have to look at it if you don't want to. Good day from me.